Good morning, GLASW. How are you feeling today? I'm back and I'm ready to do another art activity with you. But before we begin, we have to do our artistry affirmation. I am an artist. What I imagine, I can create. My life is a stage of possibilities, but there is no possibility I will ever quit. My voice will be heard. My dance will remove all fear. My drama will command an applause. To make use of my talent is why I am here. I am an artist. What I imagine, I can create. My creativity is a gift I must share with the world. Ashe. So today we're going to do another art activity, and this activity is done making owls. Now, do you know what an owl is? An owl is a type of bird. One thing that is very unique about owls is that they are nocturnal, meaning they are active only at night. However, there are some that are still active during the day. Now let's begin. Of course, we're creative, so we're not going to make our owls look like normal owls. We're going to use the elements of the art to create a unique piece of artwork using colors, shapes, patterns, etc. Before you begin, you're going to need a pencil and a Sharpie. You're also going to need, depending on which owl you decide to use, construction paper, glue, a quarter, penny, just to name a few items. And of course, you're going to need a pair of scissors. So let's begin. First, you're going to draw what appears to be a rectangular shape. Because we're going to be doing this with a paper towel or toilet tissue roll, once we mold the shape of our owl, it's going to be in a rectangular shape. So, this is the toilet paper roll after I molded it. So then I'm going to think, what design do I want to use to create my owl? I'm going to do this and this. And then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this and this. And then make some lines going across. This is just an idea. Remember, your toilet paper or toilet tissue roll, depending on the size of it, will determine if your picture comes out looking just like your actual piece of art. It doesn't always have to look the same. I'm going to draw the nose, draw some eyes. And voila. Next, I'm going to darken it so that you can see it. An owl. Now, when you fold your paper towel roll, that is going to give the impression of the ears for your owl. So, let me find a piece of toilet paper or toilet tissue roll to use. Look at this. Here's a piece. Alright. So I'm going to start smashing it a little bit to give it some give, because sometimes toilet paper rolls are a little bit harder to manage. So once I do that, I'm going to cut the ends. So I'm going to snip the ends where there's a little dent. Now I have 2 slits on each side. And I'm going to fold down the inside so that there's a dent in there. And now you have made a wonderful dent, and now you have the impression for your owl. Next, you decide, I'm going to transfer my design onto my paper towel or toilet tissue roll. I'm going to do mine with Sharpie. So first, I will draw the inside portion. Then I will draw my dots. Just like it is on my paper. I'm going to draw that line across. And then I'm going to use wavy lines to meet the edge of my owl. Next part that I drew, and draw some lines down just like I did in my picture. I'm going to draw my beak and my eyes. Make sure you draw another little dot inside. You will color this whole eyeball in. And you do the same for the other side. To set your ears apart, draw little lines across to the end and outline your ears as well. And voila! The only thing left to do is color it in. Here is my finished product. Look at the detail. I use different patterns, shapes, and colors. And to add a little bit more life, I did like a mosaic. So how do you do the mosaic? Here's a second owl that I began. And here's a blank space. So here's the mosaic look on the side. You're just going to take your pencil first and create little sections. You could do U shapes all the way down. The more you have, the more detailed it will look, like feathers. If you want to take this a step further, you can use construction paper, trace some pennies, and then cut them out into little circles and glue them on to your paper towel toilet tissue roll, if I were to do it that way. I already took the liberty of cutting some out. And you would basically glue them on in a pattern, overlapping them. And you would do the same thing going down. Go across first, then go down. As you can see. And as you continue to do this, it will give you the impression of feathers. Let me do it the other way. You only need a dab of glue each time. If you have feathers or buttons, you can add those too. You can create eyes out of paper and glue those on. Whatever you want to do to create your unique piece of artwork. So remember, you're just recreating your owls from your sketches, bringing them to life with much detail using the elements of the art. I cannot wait to see your finished product. Have a great rest of your day.